We've got to make sure it actually is saving you tax before we consider something like that. What we want to look at is who in our family we can distribute to, what do we want to watch out for, which is that middle column there, and then in the potential, that's where you want to tick if it's relevant for you. So some people might not have retired parents or siblings or grandparents. That's the sort of thing that we want to make sure. We want to just do a bit of a self-audit. If it's relevant for you, then just tick that box. So we've got the target. Distribution target sounds a bit violent. Watch for. Here we go. So number one is you. So this is probably the most obvious one. In terms of what you need to consider is we've got a bit of a magic number of about $90,000 in how much we want to cap out at giving you. The reason for that is that's when the tax rate goes from 34.5% to 39%, and we're better off sending money. It's kind of like close to our sweet spot there, where we're better off sending money to a company after the 90k mark. And we call that, skipping right to the end, the bucket company. But we'll come back to that soon. We don't want to rush straight to a bucket company though, because they cost money to set up and run from an accounting perspective. So we've got to make sure it actually is saving you tax before we consider something like that. The second one is your spouse. So things to consider there is other income that they might earn. If they're like my wife, I love her heaps, but she's got an obscene HECS debt. She did science for a year or two and then vet. So it's almost at 6 figures. So we were at your spouse, other income, HECS. Are they working for someone else? Do they have investment income going to them? That's the sort of thing that we need to look for. Number three, retired parents. Mum and Dad, I remember when I was a kid, they did the same thing to me. They distributed a few $1,000s to me each year from their trust, their family trust. Dad ran a catering business, and now I get the benefit of using them to distribute money to. So with retired parents, what we need to look for there is that they need to be self-funded for this to really work. And what I mean by self-funded is that they're not receiving a Centrelink old age pension, because if we go and distribute trust income to them, they're going to lose or reduce the amount that they're receiving. And usually the cost in lost pension does not outweigh the benefit that you'll get from a tax incentive, or a tax benefit, less tax in general.